Hey everyone, this is Michael Brook from Rapid Couples Counselling, and this video is entitled, Is Monogamy Natural? Occasionally the debate about whether or not monogamy is natural flares up on the internet, and I'd like to address this question. Some people say that for men they have a desire to spread their seed, and they have desire to have unlimited access to unlimited partners, and that they don't have the desire to have sex with only just one person. Other people will say that, women have just the same desire as men to have sex with other people, that women are just as sexual and just as promiscuous. Different commentators look at different cultures around monogamy and polygamy. And when you actually look at the anthropological data basically says that for the vast majority of human cultures, human beings in most cultures have some kind of long-term, as in lifelong monogamous pair bond as a central building block for their societies and how their society is run. This appears to be pretty consistent in terms of traditional cultures, in terms of contemporary cultures, in terms of even cultures that way back when. For the vast majority of human history, as in 97% of human history existed in small groups of hunter-gatherer tribes where the maximum size of the group was about 200 people. If you look at a whole heap of both traditional hunter-gatherer societies and societies that have been studied over a broad range of cultures, over the vast span of human civilization, practically every single one has some kind of long-term monogamous pair bond as a central building block for their culture. Now, that's not to say different people wouldn't have alternative sexual partners when they're single, and that's not to say they wouldn't have alternative sexual partners when they're married, but the vast majority of societies had prohibitions against non-monogamous sex. So when two people are in a monogamous relationship and one person has sex with somebody else, there appears to be strong cultural prohibitions in many, many cultures against that kind of behavior. That said, that's what appears to be the pattern of human sexuality that most cultures choose, is monogamy with a sprinkling of side affairs, if it's possible. That said, in many cultures, people who achieved high status in the society, either the rulers or the kings or the queens, were able to have a number of different partners at the same time. And there are some cultures that were indeed polygamous, but they are the exception rather than the rule. So the answer to the question is monogamy natural? Well, the answer to that question is natural or not. That's the way most cultures have organized their societies for at least as long as we can find out. So, as well, jealousy when your partner's having sex with somebody else isn't something that people actually have to think about. Jealousy when you form a sexual relationship with someone is something that's automatic. It's a very, very intense emotion, and it's something that's hard-coded into the human system. And so if monogamy wasn't natural, we wouldn't feel jealousy. If monogamy wasn't hard-coded in our system, we wouldn't feel jealousy. But we do feel jealousy when our partner's having sex with somebody else. And so it appears to me that because jealousy is hard-coded in our system and we don't have to think about it, it's just automatic, that the probability is that monogamy is a natural thing that's at least been hard-coded to the level of DNA. If you've ever wondered around, is monogamy natural? I would say the answer to that question is whether or not it's natural, it's certainly hard-coded at the level of DNA, and it's the way the overwhelmingly vast majority of cultures are organized. That might have helped. You might have been curious about that. If this has prompted you to think, that's fantastic. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're having problems with infidelity in your relationship, please give me a call on 0432 681 321. If you want to book in for a session, there's a booking link in the description. Thanks very much for taking the time to listen to my content. I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.